What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jimmy's JamBox Presents here at the Brickhouse in Vancouver, Washington. I'm your host, DDwili. Have you guys been having a good night so far? Good, because we are not done yet. After that awesome performance that just happened, this next guy, you might have noticed, actually, that we have a couple of paintings back here. This next artist is not only a music artist, but he's also a very visual artist as well. And I believe, let me go back to this real quick. This first one was being worked on at the very first Jimmy's JamBox Presents, which is really cool. So it's really nice to see how everything's been going on. But enough about that. This guy is born and raised in Portland. I've known him for many years, have shared the stage with him, freestyled with him. He makes his own beats, which I really admire as well. Yo. Make some noise for somebody who's definitely very excited to perform right now. Edward Bernier.
Yo. Yo. I can feel the darkness struggling in the hearts of men. You done found yourself in trouble, you've been juggling sins. Time to wake yourself up, splash water upon the irises. Most people seem to be nothing more than some viruses. No, I'm not perfect, allergic to all their bullshit. Flaring up my sinuses, never asked how my mind has been. But the strongest men are those who never asked about until their casket dropped. Also now everyone cares now. But don't you ever share my death if you ain't shared my life. Spare yourself embarrassment, my paravicey parasites. You scared of all these monsters caught lingering in the night while figuring what type of weapon to bring to your biggest fight. I sacrifice my time for all the things that I love, and it don't matter hell beneath if there's a heaven above. And so I push myself to limits right in front of these crowds. So I hope they just sacrifice your time for all the things that you love. And it don't matter hell beneath if there's a heaven above. And so you push yourself to limits right in front of these crowds. Sometimes I feel I need to douse myself in flames for them to hear me out. Inclination of world domination is imminent, although my soul is infinite. Just ask Eminem. My penmanship changed, transferred to typing messages, hoping that my children hear their children go and spit this shit. The diary of an American Sumerian, pressing and I'm preparing him. Heart of God, not barbarian. Old soul, when I was born, they just unburied him. In this life, I belly up some rappers like cesareans. I've been riding, I've been flying on top of Nimbus. Tall crawl, far drop from Mountain Olympus. But in the distances, I see the roses blossoming. Pay no attention, false prophet and philosophy.
I sacrifice my time for all the things
make some
that
motherfucking
I love,
noise,
and it don't matter hell
Vancouver.
beneath if there's a heaven above. And so I
Push myself to limits right in front of these crowds. So I hope they just so sacrifice the things and all the things that you love. And it don't matter hell beneath if there's a heaven above. And so you push yourself to limits right in front of these crowds. Sometimes I feel I need to douse myself in flames for them to hear me out. Hell yeah, I appreciate all y'all. Make some noise for Jimmy's JamBox. Yeah, appreciate you all coming out, supporting your friends' art. That's what makes the world go around. Am I right or am I right? Appreciate y'all. Welcome to Jimmy's JamBox. I want to say shout out to him. Shout out to all the other artists coming up and putting their heart, soul, blood, sweat on this fucking stage. Man, you guys are saving the world. I really appreciate y'all so much. That last song was called On a Cloud. This one's called Who Art in Heaven. Rock with me, y'all. Yo. Yeah. 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 A couple times I almost got blasted. It's like a piece of me inside a casket. See, I love hip-hop even though I know a lot will bring smoke like blown gaskets. Promoters act like it didn't happen. What the fuck is that kind of reaction? I've seen powder cut into smaller fractions cause my art paid for their habits. I don't even ride the tri-man at all. Heard if you sit on the max, you can rip off the fentanyl. Got plenty for us, but they treat us like some pawns. Not many to trust, what you really on? I just wanna do art and manage my life, not be another human sacrifice. Put a flame to the pain and the pride in the city where it rains every other night. who are in heaven when this planet continues to fail, who are in heaven when this world becomes a super jail, who are in heaven when the earth hurts, looks like hell, who are in hell if the heavens wasn't even real, who are in heaven when this planet continues to fail, who are in heaven when this world becomes a super jail, who are in heaven when the world hurts and looks like hell, who are in hell if the I cannot stop and I cannot wait for another soul just to chase my fate. I just gotta go, had to stir the pain, had to kill my clones like my name Liquid Snake. I cannot lie, sometimes I'm alone and afraid. That's how I find myself in a way. Shitty attitude has led you astray. Although every night on your knees you pray. See some of my friends fall off like leaves in the fall. I cannot bleed for them all, just needed them to be involved. See way too many come and go and watch them dissolve. All of my tragedies witness and seem to keep my senses completely keen. Chasing my dreams, brushing off all of these demons while cleaning off my brushes with a little turpentine. Yeah, hands up. Let me see your hands up. Yeah, rock with me. Who are in heaven when this still looks like hell? Who are in hell if the heavens wasn't even real? Who are in heaven when this planet continues to fail? Who are in heaven when the world becomes a super jail? Who are in heaven when the earth hurts, looks like hell? Who are in hell if the heavens wasn't even real? Make some noise, Vancouver. I appreciate y'all. All right, so that one was called Who Art in Heaven. That was a part of my album. That's actually the track title. Go check out Who Art in Heaven on all platforms. So this song's called Masterpiece, and it's been influenced by my journey with painting and doing murals around the city of Portland and working with a lot of artists in the city. And it's been nothing but a life-changing experience to bring a lot of love and joy to the people of Portland. And it's a fucking dream, really. And this song is called Masterpiece, and it's inspired by that. R.I.P. Bob Ross.
I'm waiting on the good times now.
I'm a warrior with a heart of art that consists of clay. I insist you put that inside a kiln. Watch it harden, put it all on display. My sword ain't nothing but a paintbrush. My shield ain't nothing but a palette. And it sucks to see people choose violence and to seek out their own talents. And he managed to resemble a mantis when you could have poured the color red on a canvas. You could have been the best you, but you vanished. And you constantly losing chances. Everybody is a patriot until your nose smells the bloody fragrance. Let's not forget that the rose rose from the concrete. That's the only way we feel complete. Jump out your own borders when your life turned chaos disorder. A necklace that rests upon my collarbone, so I got a camera, canvas, and a microphone. Let your ego, quit your bragging, sit your ass down, make some magic. Fuck distractions, you know shit happens. Do something now before it ends up tragic. Let your ego, quit your bragging, sit your ass down and make some magic. Fuck distractions, you know shit happens. Do something now before it ends up tragic. All you need is just a lot of practice. I believe you'll endure your damage, escape your comfortable madness, and just transform pain to passion. I'm a madman and my name tarnished. Gotta let my true colors show like a fresh coat of some varnish. You're world cold and it's carnage. Know your light stands out in darkness when your shadows claim they are harmless. I found loved ones heartless. Ain't nothing like that hurts the hardest. I know your past really starts to bother you, but you gotta treat it like it waters you. I got demons that will follow you, walk you home, lay you down, then swallow you. Never wanted my problems ending up yours, ending up theirs, ending up ours. Just so many hours, minutes, seconds gone. I should have been doing art all along. I missed out on paintings, missed out on songs. I chose the wrong. All of my rights, ignored what I love, and now forever I'll suffer every night. So let your ego, quit your bragging, sit your ass down and make some magic. Fuck distractions, you know shit happens. Do something now before it ends up tragic. Let your ego, quit your bragging, sit your ass down and make some magic. Fuck distractions, you know shit happens. Do something now before it ends up tragic. All you need is just a lot of practice. I believe you'll endure your damage, escape your comfortable madness, and just transform pain to passion. Thank you. Thank you guys, I appreciate you so much. That was called Masterpiece. That was on my first album, Lucinda Seed. Shout out to my mom. Love you, Mom. Who loves their mom? Come on. Where y'all at? Yeah, I love that guy's mom. Oh. Jimmy's Jambox loves moms like me. I just want to say again, thank you everybody for coming out and supporting their friends, bro. Like, fuck. Y'all really make the world a better place. Woo! Again, I go by the name of Edward Bernier from Portland. I appreciate you, Vancouver, for having me. Not killing me because I'm from Portland. I get it. All right, I'm gonna need y'all help on this track. All right, y'all. Yo, I try to live in harmony, but the whole wide world wanna bother me. Yeah, I try to live in harmony, but the whole wide world wanna bother me. What? I try to live in harmony, but the whole wide world wanna bother me. Sing it with me. I try to live in harmony,
But the whole wide world wanna bother me.
no matter what I do. I try to live in harmony,
But the whole wide world wanna bother me.
no matter where I'm at. I try to live in harmony.
But the whole wide world wanna bother me.
Yo, I've been accused and labeled shit that I never do. Feeling stuck when I wanna leave, but I couldn't move. I had to evolve, be passionate, solve all of my problems with a pursuit of happiness. So would think back, what the fuck was I thinking? What kind of alcoholic beverage was I drinking? Didn't give myself the leverage, so I started sinking to the deep down blue abyss that they call the system. I ain't with it, I ain't with it. I gotta keep my head above the clouds like doves and pigeons. Say it loud when you got a lot of love and rhythm. Pretty proud right now, I ain't dying in a prison. Thank God, so I had to put it on my belly. Life gets sharp like the end of a machete. Give you my art when the heart is ready. Love can be deadly. I just wanna go steady while the world wants to be petty like Tom. I've seen chemicals in the air but no bombs. What's the difference if it leads to me being gone? I don't know specifics, I'm just trying to right wrongs in my songs. We just sit back and accept what is given. Accept real love, real knowledge, real religion. I don't know, I feel pissed off, and I know you feel the same. When are we gonna lift off? Your ass backwards like your name crisscross. Life is way too fast to find out where you belong. So I'm sitting here writing up a couple poems, hoping that my city and the whole world know. Y'all gonna help me or what? Yeah, yo. I try to live in harmony.
But the whole wide world wanna bother me.
No matter what I do, I try to live in harmony.
But the whole wide world wanna bother me.
No matter what I say, I try to live in harmony.
But the whole wide world wanna bother me.
No matter where I'm at, I try to live in harmony.
But the whole wide world wanna bother me.
No matter where I am.
I try to live in harmony.
But the
whole wide world wanna bother me.
hallucinations, euthanasia. Seems to me you gotta be your savior. Ain't nobody wanna tie a shoe or hold your hand. I look both ways in situations where I can. Conversations that were meaningless. I can't believe that I'm seeing this. I don't pray much cause God teasing us or he believe in us. Just sometimes it feel like he leaving us to fend for ourselves when we are grown. Some people actually tell me I'm not alone, but I don't feel the same. I had to change my ways, but that does not promise me the next day. So I say what I gotta say or fade away. But we made of clay, dirt, light, love, filled with hate. Water and thunder, a little faith. Small spark to light the dark behind your face. Just in case you did not understand, you can always take the shell of a man, but you can never take the hell that resonated inside of his lifespan. Complicated problems definitely made me who I am. Had to proud a couple of mistakes that I made, so I paint pretty pictures through all the sound waves. That's the idea that I want to engrave, and when I see you know that it was always love that I gave. Hey, I try to live in harmony, but the whole wide world wanna bother me. Hey, I try to live in harmony, but the whole wide world wanna bother me. Hey, I try to live in harmony,
But the whole wide world wanna
bother me. Yo, I try to live in harmony, but the whole wide world wanna bother me. I try to live in harmony, but the whole wide world wanna bother me. Make some noise, y'all. Hell yeah. Appreciate y'all. That one's called The Accused. You can find all these songs on all platforms. I ain't gonna bore y'all with that fucking bullshit. Man, it is hot up in this motherfucker. All right, let's get into the next track. This one is called Dance Around the Fire. I dedicate this one to my girlfriend who I recently found out is a witch. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So I dedicate this one to her. I just wanted to lay my paint on your belly. See the look in your eyes, I know they got something to tell me. I had to zoom out, take a glance at each one of your hands. I see the moonlight bounce off and reflect off of your wingspan. So sometimes your head made me scared. Sometimes I said me a prayer, but maybe God don't live here. Sometimes I had to play with your hair. I'm just pushing and pulling shade. I'm just pushing and pulling fate. I don't care what nobody say. The consolation's where I conjugate, so I stand back and my eyes glisten every time I like to see you glow. And I put my name on it so the whole wide world will have to know that you're the one that I pathed up, that I chose. I look you up and down now, here you motherfucking go. Dance around the fire every now and then. I admire my girlfriend flying overhead. Now she feeling the zoom, now she feeling free. On her broom, we put a dash of that LSD.
Dance around the fire.
Dance around the fire every now and then. I admire my girlfriend flying overhead. Now she feeling the zoom, now she feeling free. On her broom, we put a dash of that LSD. Now I seen the moon had been cracked into pieces where I was at, and it shed the shard of light to other stars just to show me a large map. We lost souls in a solar system. I don't really care if her soul forgiven. Had some nights with some bad decisions. I can't recall my own baptism. Kill a omen with some burnt sage. Spread my wings out the bird cage. Never listen what the herd say. In the beaver like the fur trade. With my woman in the same grave. Puffing the herbal lessons. The iridescent. Pearlescent. Sacrificing like all my blessings. Feeling like I purchased all of my curses. And scratching the ticket ain't even the birth. And no, we do not have a purpose. Don't you ever be afraid. I'll be with you through the fray, through the storm and the thick of the rain. How will I burn if my spirit resembles nothing but a flame? Dance around the fire every now and then. I admire my girlfriend flying overhead. Now she feeling the zoom, now she feeling free. On her broom we put a dash of that LSD. Dance around the fire. Dance around the fire every now and then. I admire my girlfriend flying overhead. Now she feeling the zoom, now she feeling free. On her broom, we put a dash of that LSD. Dance around the fire. Dance around the fire every now and then. I admire my girlfriend flying overhead. Now she feeling the zoom, now she feeling free. On her broom, we put a dash of that LSD. Dance around the So dance around the fire every now and then. I admire my girlfriend flying overhead. Now she feeling the zoom, now she feeling free. On her broom, we put a dash of that LSD. Make some motherfucking noise, Vancouver. I appreciate you guys so much. We got a couple more songs on here. Don't worry, guys. I'm not in a cult. It's just chill. All right, y'all. So this next track is called. No, I'm not even gonna give you the name. Fuck that. Let's just play this shit. All right, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all energy. I'm gonna need a little more energy from y'all. Y'all need to come up, come dance with me. Yeah. Flying through the city in the middle of the night, so I do a little dance in the pale moonlight. I don't even think they put the nails in right. Tell me why they wanna see me sacrifice. Flying through the city in the middle of the night, so I do a little dance in the pale moonlight. I don't even think they really put the nails in right. Tell me why they wanna see me crucified. Why they forsaken me? I am the bringer of truth. Fire inside of the booth. Deniers done acquired proof. Lightning that strike in the roof, and the seed that is bleeding the root. Conquer divide. I got some shadows inside of your tribe. Think what you will in your mind, but try to keep my name inside of your words might just eat you alive. Most of them claiming they need you, till they hang you up inside the cathedral. They drinking your blood, eating my flesh, breaking the bread that we made in the West. We have created a network of gods. Your visions appear often as a mirage. Lot of false prophets in your entourage. You all underestimate the power of a motherfucking song. Middle of the night, so I do a little dance in the pale moonlight. I don't even think they put the nails in right. Tell me why they want to see me sacrifice. Flying through the city in the middle of the night, so I do a little dance in the pale moonlight. I don't even think they really put the nails in right. Hey. Flying through the city in the middle of the night, so I do a little dance in the pale moonlight. I don't even think they put the nails in right. Tell me why they want to see me sacrifice. Flying through the city in the middle of the night, so I do a little dance in the pale moonlight. Yeah. Bless all my sermons, ain't curse the serpents that leave a trail of venom for the vermin. I still see vultures perched up and lurking. Gotta keep searching for the sole purpose. These verses forged in a furnace and judged by the scum that's in the churches. And if I die tonight not doing what I love, I promise it'll never be worth it. How could I live without my own cause? How did they keep me blind for this long? How did I survive most of these odds? Will I write these songs across my palms? More than a man in the alley of sin, but I am a god in the valley of the kings. And you gotta cut your puppet master strings. In the day that I grow my wings, I will be. So I do a little dance in the pale moonlight. I don't even think they put the nails in right. Tell me why they want to see me sacrifice. Flying through the city in the middle of the night. Do a little dance in the pale moonlight. I don't even think they really put the nails in right. Tell me why they want to see me crucified. Make some noise, Vancouver. Hell yeah. That last track was called Pagan Poetry. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Oh, shit. All right, this is the last track. I'll make this brief. One moment. I need some agua. Yeah, make some noise for y'all. So make some noise for Jimmy's JamBox right now, baby. Now make some noise for all the artists. Come on, what's up? There it is. You know, there's a reason why a lot of us are up here, you know? Big old reason. You know, whether we're escaping our past or, you know, trying to be there for other people and trying to be in the it group, you know, but a lot of these artists up here are doing it for themselves. I can tell by how they write down their own music and stuff like that. The real reason why I'm here is because of one person. And one of my best friends, his name was King Laz, Anthony Polson. He's the real reason why I'm here today, because when we were young boys, he came over with a computer and he said, let's record some fucking music. And I was like, all right, fuck it, why not? Ever since that fucking day, we were 14 years old. I've been recording music since that fucking day. I've been recording other people's music. I got into doing beats. I got into doing paintings, all because of King Laz. And I wish he could be here tonight. You know, I don't mean to get somber and sad, but he passed away 2 days from now last year. And he was an amazing artist, and I dedicate this to you, brother. I fucking do. And I love you for showing me the way through art and just changing my life, and not only my life, but everybody around me. So this one's called Messiah Tears. I felt those wars waging your head. I know at times we're misled. I felt those wars waging your head. I felt alone, my friend. I saw that crown weigh on your head. Picture me jumping outside of the frames, diving headfirst in a bucket of paint, just to tell a story they probably can't. This is that record that sets it all straight. They brandished her name, made up a toast. Most of their words were as hollow as ghosts. You and me found all those musical notes, and you showed me the way where it mattered the most. And the secrets they hide, I guess the streets will provide. And out of the blue, a king will then rise. But I don't believe they even really got to see the other side of what you done, or what you did, or how much you truly loved all your kids. They promised you that, and they promised this. I promise they fear the power that you had possessed. But they haven't checked up on me in times when I needed another. But I vow to use all that art that you taught me, so I could go back and save all the others. I saw those swords under your bed. I felt those wars waging your head. I know at times we're misled. I felt those wars waging your head. I felt alone, my friends. I saw that crown weigh on your head. But when an artist dies, all their art becomes alive. Though when they walked upon the earth, they ignored your worth. They might giggle at your suicide, might cackle at the pain inside. But how do you expect hyenas to act when in the most pivotal moments of life, all they really know what to do is laugh? Although every minute you worked your craft just to be placed in the back. Alone at last, together we're first. But how long was that? I can't keep count, but I got some tracks that got me through all of them days when I thought I was just a waste of life. Now my paintings will be paying the price. I wish you made it home safe that night. But they weep what they sow, even the times that you fail. We all know the ones who claiming they holding the gates are really the ones shutting the door on themselves. Thank you all. I go by the name of Edward Bernier. If you fuck with the music, if you fuck with the paintings, please try to follow me on all the socials. It really means a lot for all the support. Much love to Jimmy's JamBox and all the other artists, Indo Slim, Quinto, and DDwili for holding it down. And fucking thank y'all for just being there for your fucking friends. You ain't gotta support my shit, but support your friends' shit. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful night.
I love you too, man. Great song. Make some noise one more time for Edward Bernier. Yes, that was Edward Bernier live for Jimmy's JamBox Presents here at the Brickhouse in Vancouver, Washington.
That's a wrap.
This is not a podcast. This is a show.
keep jamming.